15, some of the stuff in boundaries. And on a wicket, that was a little tacky at the start of the game. Highly commendable. But the worst of West Indies, I'll probably not say the worst of West Indies on a whole, but one man showed the inability to do what West Indies cricket need to be able to do. That man, the captain, Shehu. You cannot bat 33 ball for 32 runs. That cannot happen. Look at it this way. Shehu bat more than a quarter of the balls. 120 ball in bat 33 ball. So he batted more than a quarter of the balls by himself. And make 31 runs. Now, if everybody followed the captain's lead with his kind of strike rate, at 31 times 4, we are making a 120. You cannot bat quarter of the team's ball. More than quarter, 33. And make 31 or 32. And I tell you what, don't buy into the argument that Shea Hope was trying to play team anchor. That is not true. Shea Hope, for the most part, was trying to score quickly. Just wasn't working. Because, as is typical of too many of the West Indians, them block a few balls, set it waiting for the one that is pitched up or back pitch for them deal with that thing. Shea Hope's intention was not to bat and score at the runabout. He wanted to score quickly. Several of the times he wipe off of some ball and make no contact at all. That's not a man who is trying to bat deep. Several of the times, both of the front and back foot, he might try pick the gap, bow, straight to the man. If West Indies T20 cricket is to start being dominant again, we have to learn that when the boundary is not coming, but last night you could say, because 190 at a normal condition is not a bad score. But one man, you could say cast the team. You cannot make 32 from 33 ball with a batting lineup like that. Skipper O. Very, very poor. And some of the captains, it wasn't great either. But we didn't disgrace ourselves. But if after 4 failed tournaments, without us getting to a final or a semi-final, if we don't realize that we have to adjust how we played, no, we're not going to learn. Everybody can power hit. The difference with the other teams is that they have another dimension to them game. But don't have heard that argument already. Let's set the first one. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
How you do?
I'm very fine, thank you, sir. Never feel better. Anyway, I was sad. I was a bit sad with the game yesterday, but however, yes. You remember last time I talked with you?
No, remember. What were you saying?
We were talking about the cricket. I tell you that I think if West Indies was in a different zone, they would make it to quarterfinal. Mm-hmm. And I think I gave you one would play in the final. I think Australia. I think India and Pakistan, India and South Africa. And I also tell you that the quarterfinal that I never have England there, even though England in the top of their zone. Mm-hmm. I think it would be New Zealand, West Indies. I tell that West Indies, in my view, West Indies was the 4th best team in the tournament.
Mm.
You remember any such thing?
No.
You know, okay. And I tell that also disappointment the way that India but when South Africa beat them. And I also want to tell that however, I think at the end of the day it will be a final between India and South Africa.
Oh, okay.
You remember no such things?
No, I don't remember. No, remember. I'm not saying it didn't, but why the memory not as good as it used to be.
As sharp as Zidane is, maybe Zidane was there, Zidane would remember. Anyway, however.
No man, Zidane memory definitely better than mine.
Yeah, man. When you get in, you can ask him. Anyway. Mm-hmm. So, but however, I still believe that final going to be between India and South Africa. Even though I think India plays so poorly against South Africa, But I don't really see no team. I don't really see any team stopping Indian. And I did also go on to say the reason why the team that I think was more unfortunate was Afghanistan, because I think if Afghanistan was in a different zone, they will make it in the top 8.
Okay.
Because I know that I know that West Indies would not beat Afghanistan, because I believe that the bowling department, especially in the qualifying, in the semi-final with the runners 8 or 16, 8. I also believe that the team that bowled better, they will come out on top. And I don't.
Every cricket match is the team a bat and bowl better win, you know.
Yeah, I know. Cause you put runs on the board.
Yeah. So a cricket match is one.
Yeah,
on the base of who bat better.
Yeah, man. But batting, you see, you are good to put runs on the board.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. When Mr. Run, sometimes you put competitive total, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I take part of that. Western put bat first and make 195.
Yeah.
If they have a better bowling team, you don't think they would defend that?
It would be closer. One of the things I used to tell people, I have to get this point in. I remember people in the 2 World Cup, and I used to be at pains to tell people.
No, but I'm over that.
Pollard and Gale and them, man, they were important, but they were no more important than the Ryan, Padre, and Rex that are Jerome Taylor. You need to be able to bowl just like how you need to be able to bat. T20 cricket is not just one dimension. Our bowling, not bad, but not what it used to be. Put it that way.
It's not bad, but the point I'm making, you know, as I asked before, you don't think if Western have a better bowling team, they be able to defend 195?
Then if we're bowling, I don't know if we would defend it, but we would give it a better fight.
You see, because I'm confident that India we then go about in it with no panicking. We just measure each step of the way. I don't think they were ever behind. But because of the team that were playing in the first round, I think the only big team that we ever really beat was England.
Yes.
On average, we are Indian almost 50-50. So therefore, it will play better on the day.
Yeah.
After watching the first one, that's what in my view, England was, in my view, England was the fourth better team. So as I say, if Wesley was in a different zone than the zone that they were in, I think they will play tomorrow, because I believe they stand a better chance of beating England. Not even though England beat New Zealand, not in New Zealand, I think they stand a better chance of beating England more than any other team, based on the kind of bowling that England and the style play that both of them play.
All right, my boss. We have to leave it there. You sound absolutely brilliant after the fact, though. But we leave it.
Come on, man. When you don't come, I'll do that if everything that I say, if I didn't say it, you'll have to attack you.
Well, when him come, him tell.
Okay.
All right. With that, we take a break. Yeah, more to come on the other side.
Protecting your personal data is a priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. We urge you to use the agency's official platforms to conduct your business. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
The National Land Agency assists landowners to register their land under the Systematic Land Registration Program. Systematic Land Registration is the orderly and methodical way of registering land within a designated project area. For more info on whether your community is covered under the Systematic Land Registration Program, visit nla.gov.jm for a list of all the declared project areas, or call 876-750-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal, to serve you better.
Not all countries in the region have this very good relationship between the government
and the private sector. It is one of the assets that Jamaica has, and we should make sure it is preserved. Our private sector is also the lady frying that fish in Border. In fact, she is more of the private sector, and I am not going to do anything that will prevent her from having her fish sold to local and foreign tourists.
The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
So yeah, the power game, we hit 10 sixes in the game, people. I think India hit 6 sixes. I think India hit more 4s though. But we are about 6. We try last the cricket ball. Now on the days when it come off, it's spectacular. And Hope for the most part was trying to do that. Bully the bowling when the ball pitch up or when them shot. To the length balls, we're not practicing enough to hit gaps. So when the ball under the left lick over the boundary, what do? There is not enough emphasis on hitting gaps. Breaking your wrist and get 2 or 1. Not enough for them doing that. And we got 4 World Cup now. But we know they're nowhere close to the top teams. And 4 more World Cup are going unless we understand that. If only these people were listening to somebody who understand this something long time ago. Sure. Hello.
Orville.
What go on, Mr. P?
Alright, we still up at target, you know.
For what?
But I tell you who go win the World Cup, man.
Who you target?
Me not say England, man. And you remind me about Salt, the opener.
Yes, in back.
You have the 4B. You have the 4B, Salt. Then, what the guy name?
Who?
The other, the medium pace bowler, man. The Current.
Sam Curran, yeah.
Then you have Jack. Then you have Wovercraft. Then you have Dawson. Then
you're not talking about Just Butler yet. And Banton.
Yeah, that's a 4B, man. Right?
But Brooks. Sam Curran don't. Or you get Sam Curran to be a B?
No, man. I said Brooks, Butler, Banton, and what the guy that come tree name, Burchell or something like that, Bucknell?
Yeah, the Bethel.
Bethel, that's a 4B, man.
But you did say Sam Curran still, but no,
man. No, I said Sam Curran to come for 6.
Oh.
Then Jack come 7. Then Wolverton come 8. Then Dawson 9. Archer 10. And
Rashid.
The skipper.
Rashid.
He can't lose, man.
Can't lose. A good side for you.
Orville, let me ask you something. Last year, I beg you, have Michael Kane or somebody who deal with racers company program.
Me did have Michael Kane in, I which day? Friday. You never caught?
No, I was out.
Oh, you're up on the road. Okay.
Because this man make a lot of people either lose or with money. How on earth I ask run the first and then get 10.5 length of beat and say, well, watch her. And Derby asked that time classicals.
How come on?
I asked them something like progress and beyond or something like that. Right? The first time I run, him get 10.5 beating from a ass race 4 times and him just win. Right? And the other one run 4 times and him beat the ass for Michael Kane say him and the Derby has to work me and whatever the case.
I understand not at all what you're saying.
No, but that's exactly why that's why I want to about.
It's a word that come out there about.
No, what I'm saying, right? Us run Saturday, making debut.
Yeah.
Him come second, right? 4.5 length behind the winner.
Yeah.
Right? And Michael Caine said, this Arthur come second, get 4.5 length beaten. Is the Derby winner, the Oaks winner, and whatever the case might be.
Is the Derby winner the Oaks winner? To come?
Yeah.
To come or what?
No, to come.
Oh. Can believe they also come second and go win the Derby and win the Oaks.
Get 10.5 length beaten and him spot him and say, boy, the winner that. So I want to ask him, what criteria him use and determine, say, boy, the ass better than the rest of whom see so far.
Okay, all right.
But I'm sorry, I did listen to the program Saturday. I mean Friday.
Boy, I'm the day. You are one of the persons I wanted to call. Because I know you always pressure Michael Caine.
But I hear the man say something. I hear him say, boy, bother me. Is a sure winner.
But Mr. P, you ever hear Michael Caine say nothing where you said, wow, him get that right and I'm rate that?
Well, hear me.
Why is it that every time you talk about Michael Caine?
No, because let me tell you something.
Some don't play the draw against
I found Tony Young up on the program, I beat him, I tell him, say, no racing, he read race book, but him no racing. I found Tony Young and me.
Yeah, but I'm saying you are always quick to point out when in your mind he gets something wrong. What about when he does go out on a limb and get it right? How many of you Carolina mentioned that yet?
No, because hear me, it's a guesser. So if him get something right, when him say something,
Can't you hear this?
Orville.
Fancy Michael Caine is a guesser.
Orville, let me tell you something. When Michael Caine has give us, he come in like a man named Chip Deal from Marvel. When him tell you about race ass, how much feed the ass get, how much time mother father and them things. And so Michael Caine analyze racing,
Oh, he know about the ass history. How
much feeding him get at them something.
But him don't know who are going to win.
That's why I'm sorry, man.
What is for the big Michael Caine? Right? What I say? Michael know who is his sire.
Well, we know that too, but sometimes when him talk, like him this is something I tell him about. I tell him how much the ass around and them something. And I say, boy, I say to a friend of mine, I say, he run a race now exercise.
That Michael for predict winner.
Me? I will, yeah, man. I found 65. No,
man, I know that me ask you, I want different something. I never ask you how long you listen racing. Here the question.
Yeah.
Do you think you are better able than Michael Caine to pick winners that came on a spot?
My sir, man. I will.
No, you don't have to say nothing more. One of these days.
Not just a second, no. Orville, let me show you something.
No, man, you said that already. I know why you
Orville.
Jesus, me have to run to our next call.
Orville, hear me. You was the first person who decided to call for the program Alice Race. And me a Bushman beat Michael Caine and that's right,
All right, so we are going to put you to the test again.
All right, sir, cool.
All right. Mr. P versus Michael Caine picking winners over 4 weeks. Want to say people? And the loser forever take that lick there. Anyway, me quick go back online. Hello.
Rhythm track.
Garvey, what's up?
What you say? Sir P, I give Michael a caning.
Nice little play on words there, my good man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, more talk about the World Cup at the
Yeah.
But before me do that, me hear Leona beat me on Friday.
What am I saying?
So I never give the minister no credit for the basketball game. But him not tell me for what reason me for give her credit. If him did tell me and it sound good, I would.
The stadium,
that's for the Leon.
The arena was not ready, that's why we had to play Puerto Rico 2 games straight. And with the help of the government, they made sure that the stadium was FIBA approved.
So why never ready in our first place?
I don't know. But we know you're not going to give the minister any credit, so we're not surprised.
I don't know the stores.
No.
At first, I hear that. By the way, Mr. Higgins, I thought you said the tickets were sold out. I saw plenty of space in the arena.
Well, based on the facts, I did a struggle to get ticket. I think more people that did that for you.
Yeah, I mean, say your links not big, man.
No, man, my links well big. Me could have go if I did one going.
Place enough full.
No, man, me could have go, but I had some other engagements.
Okay, that's that me say. You just never want to be there. That's all more.
Then hold on. You think something could not keep up an arena?
G-Star, you hear that, G-Star?
Me really want to go.
Man, I think that's important here, sir.
No, man, I had something.
So I guess you don't see that game as no big of a deal, because you never want to go.
No, I'm saying I had something else.
Did you go to the Messi game?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I want to talk about the World Cup.
Yes, you know when you said that game, the Saturday game.
Yeah.
The first game was played on which day? No, that was the Thursday. Anyway,
I have
go
no
on.
idea.
Yeah, go on. What about the World Cup now?
Yeah. As you know, in this group, right? I had said I like South Africa and the West Indies, right?
I don't remember, but I take your word for it.
Yeah, man, I said that.
Okay.
And I thought India would be the team and get squeezed out, right? Obviously, that didn't happen. But I mean, first thing, looking at the group, it was obvious that if anything, team West Indies would have beat out to the second position, it would have been India. You agree with that, right?
No, we did like India from day one, you know.
No, I'm saying South Africa looked the most dominant in the group.
No, coming into the World Cup, India is the favorite for me.
No.
India and the West Indies.
Based on what, when they were seeded in the Super 8, you didn't feel like South Africa was the most dominant team in this group?
Coming into the World Cup, no.
No, may I say, when they seed in for the Super 8 after the first round.
No, man, you know, ask me already. If me think India.
No, after the first round, who you thought was the best team in this group?
India and South Africa. India and West Indies, but it's still like.
So you thought both? But that don't make no sense, Mr. Higgins.
India was.
To me, clearly.
No,
even some of my.
Let me give one caveat.
Even some of my thing kind of biased. Clearly, South Africa was the team to beat in this group, Mr. Higgins, man.
Me still believe India are the team to beat in their own conditions. They might have a bad game
well,
here
let me say something. Let me say something, Mr. Higgins. We gave away that game yesterday.
By what? Shea Hope and them fools.
All right, number one, and number two reasons is Shea Hope, Shy Hope. You know what is the opposite of Shy Hope? When you talk about play on words, Mr. Higgins.
Bold
you know,
hope.
say no. It would be bold means, not hope. The opposite of hope is means. You get what I'm saying, boss? No. Let me talk about this guy, Mr. Higgins. I've heard you give him credit for upping his strike rate recently in white bar cricket, right?
Yes.
But let me say something to you, Mr. Higgins. One of the things me and you have agreed on this program is we like to judge sportsmen what they do against the very best. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
No. This guy, Shea Hope, cannot do this against the very best bowlers, Mr. Higgins. It is clear. Yes, he can do it against some normal people, but put him up against the very best bowlers in the world, he cannot dominate them. It's obvious.
No, man.
When you take 30, you don't know. Well, that's my opinion.
No, man. Don't make a general statement like that. Shea Hope on him day can beat up anybody.
Against who?
On his day, he can beat up anybody.
He can beat up Rabada them.
Me say Shea Hope on him day.
Them, and Bumrah them.
He have the ability to take on people and beat them.
Mr. Higgins, you have talked about this in ODI, you know. Enough time here you beat him and I say, oh, him dominate.
No, I'm not beating him. No,
them, you know.
No, man, I don't beat me, I beat him. I just say, when you are comparing him to Viv Richard.
No, man. Okay, well, let's compare him to his contemporaries. Let's compare him to guys like Shimron Hetmeyer. It's a totally different.
Do you know that Shea Hope's international strike rate is better than Fial? Not for the man them. I think it's better than Fial.
I don't care about that. And that is where stats are like a bikini. They show you everything. They show you some things, but not everything. You think I'm Mr. Higgins?
No, man, him can't do it.
Because there are numbers within numbers, but no, sir, not against the very best. And I think, Mr. Higgins, I think going forward, this team has a lot of good ingredients of a team that could win a World Cup, right? However, his captaincy cannot work. That's some of the most woeful captaincy that I've ever seen in a big match situation.
Captaincy very ordinary from day one.
It was putrid.
What about it?
And let me tell you something.
No, you can't listen to the captaincy.
Okay.
You have to give me
all right. The first thing, right, Mr. Higgins? How can you have your most economical bowler, the guy who leaves the tournament as your most economical bowler, bowl one overshot?
Who that? Matthew Ford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know that in this tournament, Matthew Ford was the West Indies' most economical bowler, Mr. Higgins?
No, I never even know that. But you can have a man bowl throw over for 22 runs and him not get a fourth over. That can't work.
You can correct me, you know, but he leaves the tournament with a he had at one point after about 3-4 games. He had an economy rate under 6, 5 points something, you know.
No,
and yesterday he bowled 3 overs for 22 runs. And you don't bowl the man out. Why did he put back Romario Shepherd in the game, Mr. Higgins?
Because Romar is a better exponent of the Yorker than some of the other man them. And you know, saying at the death, the Yorker is the one ball that is probably less likely for travel. So I could understand that. Romar more likely for leg of the Yorker than when him get it right. So maybe that was it. I give you a minute and a half for the break. Hold on.
Division officer via NLA's QMe Flex appointment service. The time by the NLA is 1:30.
Join Lady Marian weekdays for In the Mix, right after the Real Talk Show. It's an inspirational program that connects with your heart, soul, and spirit. In the Mix, Mondays through Fridays after the Real Talk Show. It's Lady Marian with In the Mix on Omega Radio. Stay connected. In the Mix on Omega Radio, where Jesus is the star.
So yeah, go I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death. I will fear no evil.
It's praise, worship, and the prophetic word this Sunday at the Omega Church, 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Starting time 11 a.m. Bring your burdens, lay them down, and receive the anointed word under the auspices of Archbishop W.J. Manning and Reverend Elizabeth Manning. This Sunday will not be the same. Brought to you by the Omega Church Broadcasting Network, 101.9 FM WOIB. Call 954-773-4444 or 954-900-4310 for details.
Your Saturday afternoon has gotten better. Omega Radio Sports, 1 to 4 p.m. We give you updates, previews, reviews, and in-depth sports discussions. Our knowledgeable hosts and guests will have you glued to your radio with the latest sports topics and engaging conversations as we navigate the sporting landscape to keep you on top of things. That's Omega Radio Sports, Saturdays 1 to 4 p.m. Don't miss it. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody. Omega Radio Sports is sponsored by Omega Radio Network. To sponsor this program, you can contact us at
876-204-9356.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Grimsby Town forward Charles Vernham has extended his contract through to the end of next season. The 30-year-old, who rejoined the Mariners from Bradford City in June 2023, has scored 9 goals in 40 appearances for the League Two side this campaign. He says he's buzzing, he loves the club, and he feels like playing some of the best football of his career. That is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Garvey, before we come to you to wrap up, let me just remind you how you can contribute to the telethon. Cash App, $WOIB 1019. Zelle at Omega. Let me give you the Zelle handle. OmegaRadio.co/give. And you can do it online at www.omegaradio.co/give. I said that already. More information to come. Yeah, Garvey. He's gone. All right, so we go back online then. 615-2841. Those are the numbers. 615-2841. You want to call in and make it so I go. So people, this was one argument where me never want to win, you know. West Indies have to learn, people. When the boundaries now come, what we are going to do? This thing that we are a boundary eating team and we now learn for like ones and twos in the gaps. That can't go work, you know. Everybody can power hit now. We may be a little bit deeper, but in 20 overs, the man, them just, you don't need 11 people if you can power hit, you know. You need 3 or 4. That is what the other teams have. They have 3 or 4 or 5 power hitters. We probably have 8 or 9. But these power hitters are better able than us at option 2. And the rest of them batting is better than ours at option 2 as well. And that a beat with. The bowling, not all that great neither. We go back online. Hello.
Mr. Higgins, I got.
Oh, you get back. Yeah, Gab.
Yeah, so Sir Higgins, you feel like it's only 2 years to the next World Cup. Me now I dwell too long on what the spilled milk, you know. We out. But here are the 2 things that are puzzling my mind now. Based on the fact that Shai Hope looks so woeful in his decision making as a captain, right?
Yeah.
And Rastan Chase in his little opportunity to open yesterday. Look, when they're capable of being that type of opener we need. I think we need a left-hander to pair with him now. Do you think it is possible that we could shift the captaincy to Shimran Hetmeyer, who has shown his excellent captaincy in the CPL year after year?
No, man, I like Shimran as a captain. Shimran a better captain than opener.
Yeah.
Mr. Shimran captain, him understand. But part of the problem is that before now, Shimran Hetmeyer was a big joker.
Right. But he look well committed now, though.
Yes, he looks a different man. He has admitted that his wife dry him up, you know. A man love him wife, you know. I said, Shimran, boy, you gotta do better, you know. So you gotta lose weight. You gotta lose some weight. You gotta be more committed to the thing that caused you to be a fairly wealthy young man. And she pull him up, man, and Shimran.
Yeah, so I mean, I know the folks, I know we're disappointed. But if you look at this, it was a game where, honestly, I think with some better captaincy and some better bringing in Shamar at the 12 over, joke thing.
No, here's what I can beat Hope with that, and I can half not beat Hope. You want Shamar for running in with the people and ball and leg up. But when you see how Shamar are bowling at the tournament, Shamar look like him having personal issues, boss.
Why you say that?
Him not look like this man look like him are running in with the people and ball with an intent to you.
Then up here 140 odd Ks, Mr. O'Clock.
No, man, I've seen Shamar live. I'm Mr. Shamar on TV from in Boston, Australia. He has a gear, he has a competitive edge and a pace and running with intent. Shamar,
he finishes the tournament as like our second leading wicket taker. You know?
Yes, but may I tell you, sir, him not look like your new ball bowler.
Mr. Higgins, man. No, do that. No, me never say bowling with the new ball, but at the very worst, no, Ford has shown his competence with the new ball. So me now beat him to open with Ford, and Ford did well yesterday. But you can't pass over number 8 and put in Shamar now, Mr.
And that may I tell you, but may I say Shamar himself. Yeah, me can understand it enough, but Shamar's body language. Sometimes
full captaincy, man.
No, listen to me, I said, man. Sometimes a man, well, maybe I don't know which is which.
And then he was shepherd to bowl the 8 over. It just never made no sense.
Sometimes a man on the field and in body language tell you, say, skip. Give me the ball, no man. Give me the ball.
The man take you to them, Mr. Higgins.
Lord have mercy, I talk about now. Me I talk about the whole tournament in the back.
Then the man have a 4-27 in another game.
You think
make you look at the man that
you know, say that message. But other people understand the message.
No, man. What we need to do, Mr. Higgins, we need to get rid of hope.
Well, that's I agree with you.
And I told her,
No, I agree. See, hope.
and look at this Mr. Higgins, 33 deliveries. Face for 32. You said that way, right? You have 87 deliveries made. Leave. After them 87 deliveries, the West Indies make 162 runs, inclusive of extras. But you have to talk about a strike rate pretty much at 200. And this man come out there and strike the ball at 100. We can't have that, Mr. Higgins.
No, man, I joke.
Can't have that. Joking that. Big up yourself.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Really not gonna fall to the people. Garvey and I never had any major differences. Wonderful. So yeah, Joseph ended up with 9 wickets from his 7 games at a strike rate of about 9. So it wasn't bad, but I still think he looked a little flat. Anyway, let's go back online. Hello. All right, so we can reload the line again. 615-2841 or 676-6968. I don't know. Well, let's go back online. Hello.
Yellow.
Alric.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Well, sir.
What's up?
Did I have a today?
No.
Yeah. In
You see, if Shea Hope did say, all right, here, me a drop anchor. It was not that he was, that is not what he was doing. You know? He was not scoring quickly because he was not executing. It wasn't intentional enough. So Shea Hope, I lick the man them, bow to cover. Back pitch off the back foot, bow to mid off. Run down the wicket and wipe off the ball and miss. So if Shea did say, I want to be 45 without loss at the end of the power play. And therefore I'm going to bat less risky. Me could have said, all right, I understand what the skipper did. But the skipper was not trying to do that, you know. One of you understand me, I said it. Oh Lord, we lost Alric.
Yeah, man, I'm back. You hear me?
I am saying, I don't know if you hear me that's a while ago.
Hello?
Oh Lord, man.
I'm on the air?
Yes, you are. You're not hearing me
now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you hear me.
Yeah, man, I hear now, man. Loud and clear.
I'm saying what disappoints me about Shea Hope's innings is not that she decides me I go and play like a sheet tank or run a ball or something. You know. That's not what was happening, you know.
Yeah, man, I agree because I watch a match. So he was not picking the gaps. He might try pierce the field and hit in the fielders. So
and I run down the wicket and I wipe and I miss. Yes.
No, that can't be. But at the same time, within the context, I think those in a vacuum, in the context of what happened in the previous game, we live with the fact that we had without loss in the power play. But we lost the game is in the middle overs where that foundation, we have to push on. And those wickets that we lost, those 3 quick wickets that we lost in the middle overs, that is where we basically lost the plot.
Yeah.
The ability to make over 200 runs in the game.
Yeah.
So that is where we lost the game. And then the Ravman and Older.
Hold on. Yeah, we're coming back. Yeah.
we all over the world, but we're still in this together. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get something from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a no Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VMBS money transfer. Safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VMBS direct to bank account transfer today. Some other step out, we try no line straight in your account. Money reach long time. VMBS money transfer.
You're listening
Not
to
all countries in the region have this very good between the government and the private sector. It is one of the assets that Jamaica has, and we should make sure it is preserved. Our private sector is also the lady frying that fish in border. In fact, she is more of the private sector, and I am not going to do anything that will prevent her from having her fish sold to local and foreign tourists.
The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Before we come back to Alric, here are ways that you can give back or give to the telethon. Company name is Omega Church Broadcasting Network SA Limited. NCB 361-400-372. Jamaica National, it's 200-00-27789. VMBS 713-520-287. And Sagicor, it's 550-546-5778. All right, back with you, Alric.
We were in contention, so we'll
The ball is a killer. It's the most difficult man to score a final cricket.
Agree.
So when you accept it, I saw you going. It's like me. I play against. It's like me. I box against Muhammad Ali and he beat it. You take that. But me, in the power play with 9 men in the circle now because that is our strength. The thing I come out. So you about 33 ball for 32 runs at that stage of the game, big man. And you're going pitch in what they call a slot, in international cricket. We know once you pitch in the slot, no other team better than we if you lick the ball pan a length over soil. When the ball is not in that slot, and we now like 4 now.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, no one say that one ain't up enough for me cut it in a stand. Yeah, me I go link between the middle and cover and I want to take one. We can't do that something, brother.
That's the problem.
That is the problem. So that has been the problem for 10, 12 years, and we know better at it than we used to be.
So we give Boomerang credit. Yeah.
Play the part. When you see conditions are players, where Shamar, if you're running,
Man, they're running and
he was as a yeah.
yeah, man.
All right, back on line then. Yeah, as soon as the line is loaded, 615-2841. What the basketball, man? Jamaica, hey, G Star, Jamaica basketball not ready for the world level yet. If that is our best team, well, maybe our best team without one and two players who are involved in the NBA, Norman Powell and some other names. We can, we look okay, but we have a long way to go before we will be in the basketball powerhouse. You know why? Jamaicans not as passionate about basketball. So G Star, when you wanted me to interview people before we even reach this round, don't make your love for the sport overexcited to with possibilities on the world stage, my boy. We will get there. Cause I'm seeing an uptick in you know in the interest of the thing and this current administration. Now I'm going too bad. But we have some way to go. Anyway, hello. First, no matter what. When the team them see we, you go back, bro. Make we say how much on your swipe they make, then we can pace ourselves. This bat first at all cost is a joke.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Which I do I give me no Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
Yeah, me Mr. Higgins. Tell me, yeah, Mr. Higgins, yeah.
Yeah.
What I do I give me no. The game is pure today, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's what I do. It's a good pressure. When it is
That man will beat ball up at the top.
you nearly make you sense, you know.
Yeah.
Cause, you see, The ground keep me thinking. Yeah.
195 was nothing than it is now. If you understand what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
We did have a bag of power hitters. Pollard and Gale and Johnson Charles and Lendl Simmons and everybody can lick with the cricket ball far now, even the Indian man. At one time we think that the Indian man them and a power man them, you know. Talk to money, Hardik Pandey and man. So you say what was our strength? Everybody can do it now.
Man, I can't go and shout to them, you know. When Debbie, you know one player from Debbie named Debbie? Debbie, me was a bowler.
Oh, Betty is B-E-D.
Yeah, Betty. In that time, the Western.
Debbie.
In that, yeah. In that time, me feel it in India, you know.
Yeah, man.
They know that win.
No, not.
Couldn't win no match. I got no choice.
Just like we know.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I like a man we whooped me yesterday where we out had to catch him down the thing. Yeah, Avishek Sharma. You say if you talk about last the cricket ball, remember that we did abuse and beat the world, you know. You can lick with the ball, boom over, so you know. When and the rest of the world go start go a gym now and bulk up to and if they no bulk up, brother, the man, I mean,
them God, you know, down there, you know.
The man, them
the man ain't come back with building there, you know. Can't remember the didn't get to look up.
Dwayne Bravo did an interview. I played back excerpts of that interview. Dwayne Bravo was echoing the sentiment of cricket guru. Me. The rest of the world has caught up with West Indies power hitting. Every team now have 4 or 5 man who can last the ball. The difference with them and we is that them can lick more boundaries than we when the pitches is not what we call a road. We want roads. We want flat thing when I do nothing for take on that game. The rest of the world can do it a little bit better than we, even when the conditions are not right. But they can also they have a plan B. They have a dead 4 more World Cup. We're not going to win nothing if we not make that adjustment. You know.
listening to Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so now music time now before we come back to the calls. This one is from Busy Signal. It's called Thank You, Jah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep your faith and hold it out, youth. Jah knows it. And I give thanks. I have to give thanks, oh. Give thanks, oh. Thank you, Jah. For the moment I rise, I feel open my eyes and pray. Thank you, Jah. I give thanks for life and the blessings we see our next day. Thank you, Jah. Hail His Majesty and I never ever stray. Now stop fast and pray. Militant treading up, we step it one away. Yeah. Protection along the way, oh Jah. I no fear bad mind, me no fear, oh yeah. All them a war and a ease. What a piece of gnashing of teeth when Jah take over. Jah give me the sight and the vision, so me see it all out. World power make leaders fall out. Them not care for humanity, for vanity them fight all out. Thank you, Jah. For the moment I rise, I feel open my eyes and pray. Thank you, Jah. I give thanks for life and the blessings we see our next day. Thank you, Jah. Hail His Majesty and I never ever stray. Now stop fast and pray. Militant treading up, we step it one away. Yeah. Give thanks and praises for ages and ages. We going through these phases. The test of time, the test of time. Have be strong on the journey, bearing your heavy load. Be who you are, humble yourself and be proud. Egotistic, no make it in the district. Your works ever pure and mystic. So thank you, Jah. For the moment I rise, I feel open my eyes and pray. Thank you, Jah. I give thanks for life and the blessings we see our next day. Thank you, Jah. Hail His Majesty and I never ever stray. Now stop fast and pray. Militant treading up, we step it one away. Yeah. Father, thank you. You make me willing and able. Put the food on my table. None of me pitting no favor. Even when it seems so unstable, your blessing church longer than cable. Pray for the guidance for the elders. Straight down to the baby, them in the cradle. Humility make me no lose my sanity. Me look comfortable. Thank you, Jah. For the moment I rise, I feel open my eyes and pray. Thank you, Jah. I give thanks for life and the blessings we see our next day. Thank you, Jah. Hail His Majesty and I never ever stray. Now stop fast and pray. Militant treading up, we step it one away. Yeah.
Yeah, man, Busy Signal singing about Thank You, Jah. People, you know, sir, if I should ever win the lotto, you know, I thought the little lotto, the big $300 million lotto. You know, one of the things I would institute, and I've been talking this for a while, and my idea about, I wish somebody would take it on, somebody with money. A primary school competition with no boundaries. You only get what you run. You get me? So lick a boy, 9-year-old, 10-year-old. You can't just woof the ball down, so. A 1 year go get. You run, you get what you run. So 1s, 2, 3s. You can't run 4 to, you know. And you probably don't want 11 aside, because you want to encourage gap hitting. You probably have a 9 aside primary school competition called No Boundaries. You see, if we institute that in our primary schools in Jamaica, watch how Jamaican cricket, and if we do it in our West Indies, would improve in the next generation. That is the problem, you know. And part and parcel of that is the lack of passion, you know. Yes, when me was a little boy, when me a 10-year-old and well want a game and call Murray a ball, Me don't want to face 6 ball from the brother, you know. The brother is big and thick and tall and strong and ugly, you know. I want to get off strike because I'm licking at your short ribs with the ball. So my generation learned the art of coming off strike, you know, because when you're a little boy, you know, I'm about the big man too long, you know. So no matter what, once I can get back to the ball, me I look one. Them youth here now where I face them peers. Them now want to run. Them want to stand up and lick with the ball. But because them peers slow, you play schoolboy cricket, you want to pan strike. No man, you want when the ball are rough, you have to plan for get. That's the problem. Anyway, those who understand me, I say will understand. Back on line. Hello.
Hello, Franco from St. Bess, me.
Franco from St. Bess. Indeed, it's you.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself. You're good. You see, say me never know that car.
Otherwise, you wouldn't call.
Huh?
Well, say otherwise, you wouldn't call.
No. Oh, okay.
NFL and him's up there.
Okay. You guys not on the air, that's why I didn't know I wasn't there. I've been listening since 2 o'clock, but another program was on, so I wasn't hearing what was going on. All right?
You weren't hearing us on air?
No, you guys ain't not on the radio. I mean, I know if was that a platform another part, but you guys not on the radio.
Are you in Senti and you weren't hearing us? What were you hearing?
Regular religious program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow, what are things I don't know what nobody talk about, so I talk about what me talk about. What are things taking on, man? This is a big effect on sports, man. Even the World Cup next year is a problem because Iran is in the World Cup, man. This stuff affects every sector of life, man.
Yeah.
This is wow. I don't even know where to begin. But Zidane didn't need to take the day off. Zidane, man, your team won.
Nothing at that. He have something at the youth.
Yeah, man. I just miss me. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just miss my miss. I'm just what they call it nowadays. What's the new thing? Trolling or something like that. I hear them say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trolling. Got me outdated, you know. I'm like a dinosaur, man. The Flintstones back in the day, man. I ain't up to this new standard of living, man. Yeah, man. So you can't watch me, no, man. If I'm way back in the day. And I ain't trying to change either. I'm proud of being old-fashioned, man. I ain't trying to be no new coot, man. Yeah, man. The cricket, Orville, I mean, you guys hear me?
Yeah, man, we are here loud and clear.
Yeah, man. They won one game in the two. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Never radiate the kind of energy in the field when I want him. He's the quickest bowler in the team, the one most like the hustle batsman.
Yeah.
But him almost like him a bowl within himself.
You serious?
Yeah. Like him afraid for running and Lego cricket bat.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to. Maybe it's the treatment of. Maybe he's a little depressed for coming in so late. I don't know. That's why I'm wondering. Because because the captain, the coach have a lot to do with how a player performing, and them have to know that too. You know, you can motivate the player as well as you can discourage the player. You know.
Well, I'm not putting the blame anywhere in particular. But me just say, he take 4 wickets in one game, ended up with 9 wickets. So for the other 6 games, he take 5 wickets at 9 apiece. I'd prefer he go for 10.5 for 3 or 4 more wickets, brother.
Yeah, man, me too, man, because I think with a bowler like that and not just the wickets alone, you know, you have to look on the disruption of the batting, and you get what I'm saying? Him have a special skill, man. He's the fastest one we got. We got to use the pace to our advantage. I think we drop the ball. I not for right. You know, you don't know Franco not for right, but you know what I mean. Yeah, man. Was Zidane big up? Yo, you look like not big up. Heel up. Sorry about that, Zidane. Heel up, Zidane.
Yeah.
You look like we still haven't won the title, but me like the heart, because I like. You want to mention something real quick. Listening to the match yesterday, man. You know, so me no rate Arteta, me beat him a lot. But yesterday, listening to the match, I have to give him his props on 2 things. When he put on Martinelli, and when the game, and when he gave what's his name, a rest. That midfielder, what's his name? When he took him off, that man, because him seemed like him come in, I just want him to dress like Pep and look like Pep and talk like Pep. I want you to pick up Pep attitude in winning his tragedy. Yeah, man, I have your plan and I make good moves so I win title you. So I think that was a good move putting on Martinelli and taking off. What's my player name on the player?
Sorry about that. Franco, when Zidane come here, him can't talk about that better than how me and you can talk.
All right, brother. Bless up on yourself. I hope man.
We'll take a break. We're coming right back.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega. You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega. You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio.
Property title? Visit Eland Jamaica to get quick access to land-related information anytime, anywhere in the world. You can also access our free integrated map from the comfort of your home or office without having to visit us. All you need is internet access and your credit card to access Eland Jamaica at nla.gov.jm or call the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 for more information. Eland Jamaica, your guide to Jamaica's land information anywhere, anytime.
Get ready to rev up your adventure in Jamaica. Montana Car Rentals is here to fuel your island escapade. Located at 11 Ardennes Road, we're your premier destination for quality rides and unbeatable service. Whether you're cruising down the coast or exploring the hills, we've got the perfect vehicle for you. Our fleet is top-notch and ready to roll, And with our commitment to quality service, you can bet you'll be treated like royalty. So come on, get Montana. Visit us today and experience the island on your terms. Montana Car Rentals, determined to offer quality service.
Not all countries in the region have this very good relationship between the government and the private sector. It is one of the assets that Jamaica has, and we should make sure it is preserved. Our private sector is also the lady frying that fish in border. In fact, she is more of the private sector, and I am not going to do anything that will prevent her from having her fish sold to local and foreign tourists.
The preceding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we go back online. Hello.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
John.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
How are you, John?
Yeah, man. I'm all right, man.
Yeah.
This is probably, in fact, this is the most unusual call I've ever made to this radio station and to this program.
Yeah.
And I know it will surprise the heck out of you.
Yeah.
But let me go on. I heard you mention a while ago that if you won the lotto, and while you implement a system, show the schools where no boundaries, no sixes.
No, one 2020 competition with no bound. You live the ball life, in the boundary you get one.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn to hit the gaps and one with maybe 9 man per field.
Yeah. And I never heard it said like that. I never thought of it. Quite often, really we see eye to eye.
Yeah.
But I just want to say to your brethren, it's a brilliant idea, and I commend you. I know you're surprised. I'm surprised the echo of you for having said this. I know some people might come at me. It's a brilliant idea, because what better way for strategize, to implement something, to inculcate these kind of traits in the youngsters. Yes. So that when you find yourself with difficult situations and the boundaries aren't available, you can make use of the other opportunities. I mean, it's a great idea.
May I beg corporate Jamaica?
Yeah.
May I beg somebody out there who love cricket, we have the money. It's a institute a T20 cricket competition for primary schools. You don't have to do it across the whole island. Selected schools. No boundaries in 20 overs. 8 or 9 people aside. So gaps up on the field. You lick ball at the fence, you get 1 young boy. So your duty is to understand the art of breaking your wrist. Square leg round and some mid-wicket there and some more on the ball in between them 2 man. Mid-wicket there, some mid-hand there, some more on the ball in between the 2 of them. Teach this generation the art of gap hitting, strike rotation. We'll be better for it in 10 years.
I agree with 100%.
Oh, God, if
quite often, great ideas are conceptualized by people who think out of the box.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that is a strategy that can work. And you don't necessarily need to win the lotto to do that. I don't know the problem I have with the argument. Yeah. I think that as a sports journalist, and because the influence, this is an idea that you're selling. And I bought it. And I think people, you're being heard.
Okay.
And this is one of the ways.
You know me, I go push it though. If I one day before me drop out of earth, I'd love to see that.
Don't go on match. I say
you know if a little boy can bat, you know.
Yeah, don't wait to win the lotto. You have connections. You can go in the schools. You can make the suggestions.
Oh,
like that start.
John, you understand cricket, not true?
Yeah, man, I love cricket, man.
You love cricket. You know when I know if a little boy can bat? Some Jamaicans say, boy, the man they clean and stroke up the ball for 4. Right now, if me run 2 lap and you pitch up, me gone the overside. You know when a little boy can bat?
Technical, deal with the thing.
How does he deal with good balls to get runs without doing it risky?
Yes.
So when we see a little 12-year-old boy, we can go so between mid and mid wicket, and you're out here, so but you have 6 man on the half side and 3 man on the leg side, and him whip you through so when no feel under there. And get 2, and you plug the gap then in back and stroke. Him now if you lick with the ball, assuming you know if you can bat.
The average person don't look at it that way.
No, man,
just like when you see like a blocky ball and everybody get caught, him can dribble, but then not take into account the deficiencies in the other aspects of his game. And that is this very same thing that applies to cricket. He's flashy, it makes it the boundaries and it goes over the ropes.
Yeah, and he's bigger and stronger than some of the little youth. And
technically, he's not equipped to stave off the attacks.
Yes.
So it's a brilliant idea. Unfortunately, I never got to watch the game yesterday. I was out all day. I haven't seen a ball, so that's a matter of disadvantage. I love cricket. I listen to my father, not the 1960s. Sometimes I go to the barber. I remember, I see a little thing I do. My father said to me to the barber. And there was a barber somewhere in Franklin Town or somewhere near there. And them man, the old time barber, them is put in the chair, and them no skillful like the barber them nowadays. And quick, them trim my ear, hold down my neck, one place, and me never around got the barber, and when you move the neck quick, and them a listen cricket, and them a talk about cricket, and the cricket up and read and Rowan Kanaya bat, and Rowan Kanaya was the people's champion. Yeah. So me I watch him look at in 1975 was like a launching pad for me. I sat and listened to the Australian tour. And in 1976, I went to Savannah Park to see Michael Holding make 51 on a Sunday morning, you know, and watch how we decimated the Indians. And I enjoy, I tell you this much, you may not believe it, I enjoyed listening to cricket via the radio, the commentary, even more than I enjoy watching it on television now, because it's as though you saw more than what you see visually.
Speak for yourself, brother.
Cozier, Reg Pereira, Henry Blowcell.
No, speak for yourself.
And the great Newcastle Junior.
No, man, you're
about the China man.
You're not a real fan if you prefer listening cricket.
Junior.
No,
you know, I'm just trying to do that. I mean, hitting 6 and 4s in that, that he made like versus Sri Lanka, and West Indies a master 200 total. You know, it was great. So I'm into cricket, even though football you must talk about most of the time, you know.
All right, sir.
But yeah, man, so bless up, you know.
Big up.
All right.
By the way, people, Saturday gone, I was doing some work at the senior, the 50 overs final. St. Catherine versus Kingston at Savannah. Could have been a good game, but in the end it turned out pretty one-sided. Catherine make 340 at from them 50 overs. And that was powered by Pete Salmon. If you are into local cricket, you'd know who Pete Salmon is. Half-spin bowler who is a very capable middle-order batsman. Made 109. And, you know, that 340 had proved too much for Kingston. Derval Green tried with a 60 at there. Man thing. Kennar got some runs. Kennar Lewis. But you know who I was most impressed with? Andre Russell played in the final. Now, Andre Russell is one of those die-hard cricket man, you know. I love it, you know. Andre Russell, me could have started the show. Is a ritual. Done with international cricket, you know. Now I'm playing for West Indies no more. Whenever Andre Russell is in Jamaica, you know, him represent teams all in the SDC, you know. You know Andre need them bad. Because I think about 2 times he was bowling. A bowl at some rate of knots and had to come off of the field. and come back on and run up and down. This is for a parish team, you know. And I had to lift my hat off to you, Russell. So, me know Russell, me know your circle, and me know them will tell you this. You know, I did a little chat after the game. We need more of the stalwarts for the what Andre. Come back, amongst the youth them, in the dressing room. Me understand him that training with the youth them too. Him not do it for the money no more. Him do it for the love of it. I represent St. Catherine now final with wobbly knees, a running, and there I help celebrate St. Catherine win the title. Hats off to you, Andre. Hats off to the Catherine man. And Kingston, wheel and come again. You want to put in a good fight, but that Catherine team is not an easy team to beat. Me see the little youth named Vittel Lars, the little left arm spinner where everybody at talk about to make the West Indies youth team. Had an okay game. That youth there go places. For your back of the hand man, he wasn't bowling too many bad balls. If we treat that youth properly and guide him well, he has places to go. All right. Back on line. Hello. Oh, the lines are available now, people. So you can plug the numbers. 615-2841. Here's somebody that said to me, you may end up having a lot of 1-run balls per over. May have 3 1-run balls and 3 dots. Yeah, but big man, at that me want that if we make 30. No, seriously, people. If there is any investor out there, partner with me. Maybe coordinate the competition for free. Even if it's not an island-wide competition. One parish started. Start with half dozen primary schools. No boundaries. 10 over, 15 over. 8 man aside. Because you don't really want to chuck up the field with 11 people. You know? Because the little youth, they made them find it difficult to place the gap. When, them primary school are good, some like matches backfield somewhere. And if it means 6 aside, that's not that. If we don't do that, then the art of manipulation of field will be lost to the next generation, just like how it lost to that generation here now. When I used to play cricket, I never know that. Me did just know said when Joseph Grant took up the ball and I run from up at the school end, I cannot afford for this man bowl 6 ball to me. Because one might just bust your head. So when we started at 9 and 10, you play with bigger man than you. You wanted to get off strike. So sometimes you can't call 2, but you just push through cover for 1. Because the non-striker then is the safest place to be when you're 10 and the pace hot, So you can't contain me. None at all. Because I did learn to do them something from your little youth. And I'm not telling you that I was no big man. But I don't say big men can't lick the ball in the gap. Especially after the back. Big old cheer bow straight to the man. Bow straight to the man. That shouldn't happen at that level. But we not practice that. We practice the lick with the ball of us up. 4 World Cup now. Since that's up there. We take a break. We're coming back.
Your Saturday afternoon has gotten better. Omega Radio Sports, 1 to 4 p.m. We give you updates, previews, reviews, and in-depth sports discussions. Our knowledgeable hosts and guests will have you glued to your radio with the latest sports topics and engaging conversations as we navigate the sporting landscape to keep you on top of things. That's Omega Radio Sports, Saturdays 1 to 4 p.m. Don't miss it. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody. Omega Radio Sports is sponsored by Omega Radio Network. To sponsor this program, you can contact us at
876-204-9356.
And now we have Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. Now, Mr. Mac, we've been hearing a lot of good things about Three Angels Pharmacy. What is it that makes the Three Angels Pharmacy so unique?
Well, you know, at Three Angels Pharmacy, we offer fast, friendly, and efficient customer service. We give back to our community. We offer counseling, blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks. We do photocopying, printing, faxes, and if we don't have it, we'll get it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. For further information, call us at 625-5584 or 295-7469. Three Angels Pharmacy, located at shop number 7, Caledonia Plaza, 7B Caledonia Road, Mandeville.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by HChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Indian sports can get quite action-packed, and it's quite easy to miss out on important. No. Let me come back. Hold on. Here's Sports in a Minute. The Joska Gariol almost quit football when he was a youth player to play basketball to feel happier. He admitted Manchester City defender nearly made a career-altering choice when he played for Dynamo Zagreb. Gariol, then age 16, wasn't progressing into Zagreb's first team, so looked elsewhere for a possible career in sport. He said he was thinking about quitting because he liked basketball as well. He said he wasn't sure in football anymore because when you get to the training ground, he wasn't very happy. That then is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so a man texted me a while ago and said, if I give one to boundaries, somebody with them still just try to lick boundaries for the one save it. It's a brilliant point. So my no boundaries cricket, when you hit the ball straight into the boundary, you get 0 run. You get only what you run for, which is what I did originally said. So if you stand up and walk the ball over the fence, you're not get nothing for it. And if you stand up and blast the ball down to 4, you're not get nothing. So you now have to caress the ball so you can run 2 or 3. If it get to the boundary, but you get where you run before it reaches the boundary. You get what I mean? So you stroke the ball easy, and you run 1, you run 2, you're on your way back for the 3rd, the ball reaches the boundary, so you will get those runs. But you will only get what you run for. Now, if we do, there is nothing that we can do for our our next generation that will make them better than what I suggest right now. All coaches will coach cricket in Jamaica. Take me advice. One no boundaries competition for little boy. You lick ball and boundary, you don't get nothing. Running we are talking about. Make the field make the fielders less if you have to. Because that generation it won't learn. And the more take the same boundary thing habits into test cricket, we're not gonna reach nowhere with that something. Anyway, back on line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Overdose.
Is who this again? Sir Mark?
Can I thought so. I double. Let me tell you, use singles and doubles and taunt West Indies at Sabana Park some time ago. Greg Chapel would hit fours and they put the fielders on a boundary line and he adjust his stroke and play the ball in spaces I run to instead. So what you're saying is that extremely.
Let me someone me start a competition now, sir, man.
Huh?
Me start a competition in a Westmoreland. 6 or 7 primary team. No boundaries. Over 1 weekend. We just have one.
You can start it in Westmoreland.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will look a little sponsorship to man, see if I can.
You know something, I wish
Yeah.
That's the way I try. I think we brought down our back. So you can you can't get in 4 games or 12 over game. You can't get in several games for the day, you know, and the next week and the next week at the final. And spectators just come out, just promoted. People not come to look for 6 and 4. Them look at primary youth here. Now the gap. One down or so. Manipulating the field. Believe me, if it have to cost me, I would want to watch a competition like that.
But so you know. Yeah. About
exhibition game. So so the two schools will win Sunlight or win Headley Cup.
Yeah.
If I could get a sponsor and get the two schools, say, here you win Headley Cup or the 2 and 2 finalists. Make up play a 2020 over game and no boundaries now play. Your ability to run, your ability to score from only what you run. But I don't know if the spectators or sponsors that I love it. But if we want Westminster cricket to come back, that for a batsman matter, that would be the best way.
So an excellent idea, but you probably will have difficulty with sponsorship. But if you can
But I want to be the one we are collect now. You want a sponsor, say, here, but we take it on. What will that
Yes.
Two
Yes.
teams will win the under 16.
And you're reaching when you have a man in there, he has to tap out, That's how this stuff.
But we leave it there, sir, man. With the breakers.
Yeah, man. No, man, no problem, man. No problem. Have a good one.
Coming right now.
We're going to jump into just one more break and then we're going to hit the ground running. Don't forget, lock in with us online, omegaradio.co. Omega 101.9. You can mail it at 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5. That's dropping off or mail, or the 11030 Wiles Road in Coral Springs, Florida.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Do you need a copy of your property title? Visit Eland Jamaica to get quick access to land-related information anytime, anywhere in the world. You can also access our free integrated map from the comfort of your home or office without having to visit us. All you need is internet access and your credit card to access Eland Jamaica at nla.gov.jm or call the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 for more information. Eland Jamaica, your guide to Jamaica's land information anywhere, anytime.
We established Plan Secure Jamaica, backed it with a $90 billion budget, invested in our security forces. We are now reaping the results. The next phase of the plan is to move the society to peace.
The preceding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Track and field teams, are you ready? Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs. Like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team track suits, running tights, vests, and shorts. Whether you're a beginner or breaking professional team, Western Sports has your first choice for everything track and field. Visit Western Sports in Kingston or Korea's Germany to Western Sports, the sports depot.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade Open Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit WorkHomeJA.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
I want to welcome you back.
It's all because
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we still want to hear from some of the basketball people. Want to think about the game last night. For real. Anyway, back online. Hello. Hello. We can squeeze a few texts. Can we do that? All right. Here we go. Afternoon, Orville. Mr. P is an older man for Michael Caine. So when it comes to knowing about racing, no comparison. But who knows racing? Mr. P cannot match Michael. Gap is extremely wide. I'm not sure I understand that. But now because a man is older than you, mean him know the thing more than you. I'm not getting into who better between Mr. P and Michael Caine to pick winners, because truly I don't know. But age sometimes helps. But yeah. Orville, I heard on the other station that Hope said he was trying to bat deep into the innings. Hope batted 8 more balls than Chase, with Case being there 3 more overs. In the power play, there was 17 dot ball, and Hope had 14 out of the 17. So it's either he's talking foolishness or they just didn't have a clear game plan for the power play. For me, it was one of those days where it didn't come off in the power play. Hope faced 25 balls out of the 36 with 14 dots. People, I'm not saying that the plan was not to bat deep. But Shea Hope, for a lot of the balls that he faced, wasn't trying to be defensive. Those who understand the cricket know that. He was hitting the ball, punching, but straight to the field, man, the fielders. At other times, him black off a 2 ball and chip down the wicket and blow and miss. You see, when Ravman in that game where we made 254, where you saw Ravman first 15, 16 runs, he's deliberately taking ones. That was not what Hope was doing. Hope's innings didn't help the West Indies cause. None of that. And his captaincy, as we have seen, is average at best. And there are times when he plays very well, we not knock him. But for this game, as a skipper and as a top order batsman, him have to take a lot of the blame. Always stay now, youngster. Back on line. All right, 615-2841. So, give it a call. Here's another one. It wouldn't be necessary for Mr. P facing off with Michael Caine. Sir P has a far better racing knowledge than Michael, who is limited in most departments and has a lot more to learn. He can get there, but presently he's honing his skills and should not be thrown in the lion's den. I saw narrate Michael, but I mean, no. I don't know. I don't know where I would go with Michael versus Mr. P. I don't know. Anyway, the lines continue to be open. 615-2841. Call that right now. And get yourself in the queue. 615-2841. Here we go. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Orville. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
This is one of the original Shotman call.
Original.
Anyway, you just read a text from me a while ago, Orville.
Yes.
You say you don't think you understand it.
Yes.
Mr. P knows about racing. Mr. P don't know racing.
Oh Lord.
Him whole he knows about racing. Mr. P can't walk in a Michael footstep when he come and analyzing racing. No. In this time. Cannot.
Okay.
Take a different kind of mind to analyze racing now. I tell him, Mr. P is on the whole days. And just no answers and knows about racing. Can't walk in a Michael footstep. Right now.
You know, I'm not in a position for comment either way, right?
I know, but I'm telling you, Michael.
You think so?
Yes, I think so. Because he only comes on with Michael. It don't work that way. There are many things and And it worked just the same way he said it, and Mr. P has never commended it.
But you notice me say that to Mr. P though.
Yeah, I heard you said it to him.
So why we never hear you call on the program and commend Michael for anything that he said? Him say we didn't get it right, I guess he get it.
I'm mostly listening.
Yes.
I'm mostly listening because
what could that be though?
It's a better. So every time.
Him say
Wrong word. Criticize.
Him say Michael need to come justify why him said that has to go win the derby and whichever other race.
I remember on your program. And
yeah.
It was because
yes.
Good.
Michael has
a high for that. Right?
Yeah.
And he sees the heart, he sees the breathing, the first.
I
forgot which horse he had said. Yeah. But I know he didn't win.
Okay.
And so this are some fire to Charlie. He come and said this thing.
All right, sir. Well, sir, Mr. P pressure Michael Kane and
Mr. P knows about racing because of it. In this time, Mr. P don't know racing. That's the difference. Knows about, don't know racing. Thank you, sir.
Remind me of the name again.
Sharpman. Did I know me well?
Mr. P, you will come across as being a little nitpicky where Michael Kane is concerned for you. I always say if you're always going to be critical of a man without ever commending him for anything, it can't come off wrong. I'd have never heard Mr. P come on and say, boy, me and Michael did call one outsider and the outsider win or the well. Mr. P, mine, you know. Anyway, back on line. Hello.
Shipping port.
How you do?
I know I'm going to take on people on the radio. I'm going to go against people's view.
Yeah.
I think this sharp man is a man and I know not about racing. So.
Why would you say that?
Based on what him said a while ago, Mr. P, and I think he's giving Michael too much credit. I sent that text where I said Michael about being thrown in the lion den and him have a lot to learn.
Oh, are you willing to say that? Are you that?
I sent that text. And that is the truth about the whole thing. I have respect for Michael Kane. My farmer call.
protracted time, Mr. P would definitely do better than Michael.
No, I don't.
Of course.
No, listen, Oral. I listen.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're back. Shipping port, I'll give you another couple of minutes. Hello?
Yeah, man, you hear me?
Hey, what you saw we do with you already? With it.
No, I don't really want to go back. I don't really want to go back there. No, come here.
Right,
give it to the teacher.
Then I'll go first.
Please. Yeah, so what I say is, I want to see what you hear Mr. P and interface off. Sorry, darling. Honestly, I wouldn't want to see because Mr. P is a caller. Mr. Michael Keane is I want to analyze race off. I would like to see Mr. P come, which anything is possible. It could be Michael Keane give maybe 50 to 1, or Mr. P could pick 50 win and him pick 1. It wouldn't look good for his career.
So yes, do it.
I think it would be damaging. He could be the one that come out with the big win, you know. But for him doing it, I think it would be damaging. I don't think it would be good for him, to be honest. So I would tell Mr. P, stand down. Michael Keane, stand down if that come up. I think a man who do them really think because the next man might not be as good as you know. But maybe on the day in luck your competition he might win and go and damage it.
No, it wouldn't be over that day, do you know?
Listen, I know, as I said, it will damage the reputation of the man who is on the radio.
Yeah, Mr.
I wouldn't support it. I wouldn't support it.
Mr. Where tries. But anything else?
Basically, that's it, man. That's it.
All right, Shipping Port. Big up.
Big up yourself, Orville, and everybody.
Yeah, man. Music time.
Here, give it.
And this one is one of my favorite songs when me and youth are growing up. You remember that Chalice, yeah? Good to be there when the years of that same tune. We're going to play it now. We're coming back after the tune.
It's a rocky road, yeah, so rocky. Down the road is rocky. It's the only way we've got to go. So road be children of Israel and ride on. Leaving the fire down below. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. Good to be there. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. Good to be there. You can't buy your way with gold and silver. Can't fight your way with sticks and stones. You got to walk across the river. Children of Zion going home. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. So good to be there. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. Good to be there. It's a rocky road, yeah. It's the only way to go, yeah. Hey, it's a rocky road. Hey, it's the only way to go, yeah. Hey, hey, my brothers, let's go, yeah. Hey, it's a rocky, hey, road. Hey, it's the only, hey.
Yeah, man. So that was Chalice, and it's called "Good to Be There," and that was our final selection. We have less than an hour for 4 o'clock. So those who not call already, this is your opportunity to call right now. 615-2841. You know, I was you know that FIFA said that each team must submit them, I think it's a 23-man squad. I think it's a month before you take on them international competitive game. So in all likelihood, Jamaica would have already submitted that. A Rudolph Speed would have already submitted a squad. Because today are the second, and we have a game this month. And it would be very interesting to see that 20-something man squad that you would think would have already been submitted. Are there any newcomers? People like Bailey and them in the squad. You know, Speed, I go keep him cards rather close to his chest at this point in time. But in all probability, the squad has been submitted, or even if they're not submitted, dead 23, but names would have gone up. Love to be a fly on the wall. Are we going to see any surprises for that first game against New Caledonia? Anyway, we could go back online. Hello.
Hello, Mr. We can't hear me prepare.
Oh, sorry about
that. But now my youth days was me favorite game. I listen cricket for in the late 60s, you know.
Yeah?
I'm born in the 60s, yes, sir.
Okay.
And so by them time.
Oh, parent and you listen.
Yes, sir, yes.
Mm-hmm.
A long time I listen to you too, man.
Yeah?
By your fan,
What you think about me?
You used to say you.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Before we come back to you, my boss, I just want to re-mention something regarding our telethon for people who definitely want to contribute. Here are some ways that you can do that. In fact, let me give that after this caller. So you were saying, boss? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, man. You say a long time you listen to cricket.
I think I see him personally.
Oh, the person is gone. The man from Devon. Or is that different caller? This? Who this now?
This is X Factor, man.
Oh,
yeah, man.
over us. So if we want to go back, we don't that aspect of our game we have to improve, man. How you going to disagree with that?
No,
You have to manipulate your feet. You have to can know say alright. The man the deep and mid off, so me I go take off, me I go blast it down mid off and can't run one. Me I go soften the top one and all of that. So me not say it easy, my boss. But a cricketer you like me.
what you think?
You need to call at least once every week. Shipping port. Shipping port say
Listen,
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
Your Saturday afternoon has gotten better. Omega Radio Sports, 1 to 4 p.m. We give you updates, previews. Our knowledgeable hosts and guests will have you glued to your radio with the latest sports topics and engaging conversations as we navigate the sporting landscape to keep you on top of things. That's Omega Radio Sports, Saturdays 1 to 4 p.m. Don't miss it. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody. Omega Radio Sports is sponsored by Omega Radio Network. To sponsor this program, you can contact us at
876-204-9356.
For all your genuine Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts, visit Excel Auto Parts, the Auto Parts Hub, located at 95.5 Hagley Park Road. Opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 923-2356-7 and 757-2357. Civil servants, come and take advantage of our 50% discount all year round. Once you visit Excel Auto, you will come back. Excel Auto Parts, your parts hub.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Well, I really and truly have an X Factor. God. X Factor is a character. You can't go around that. Hey, shipping port. Man, you don't know nothing at all about Asterisk. So, His mercy by God. For our telephone, you can call at you can get through at the following banks if you want to contribute. Ways to give: company's name, Omega Church Broadcasting Network SA Limited, at NCB 361-400-372, at Jamaica National 200-00-27789, VMBS 7135-20287, and if you want to contribute through Sagicor, it's 550-546-5778. X Factor say the lion now have to roar. For they know say my lion. Not go some. If you never see the lion do nothing yet, you're not afraid of the lion, man. You get me? After a while, you might have to do something now. I give you a quick story, people. When me go manage it, I think we tell the story already. There was a youth named Bamwell, you know. A Bamwell youth, them time they load in a bus or load in a taxi, they just that. And when I'm on the, you know what, I shouldn't tell the story, you know. I shouldn't call the man name. I shouldn't call him name. But make we leave it right there, so. Back on line. Hello? All right, 615-2841. 615-2841. Those are your numbers. So let me code this story. When I was going to manage, there was a place in a Savlamar near Russia. For those who know about Westmoreland, Russia is the baddest place around Russia. Down Westmoreland. When you and a youth in your class and a Russia ain't come from, you don't even bother, you don't even have nothing, brother. When you have pick up 2 football scrimmage side, you have to get game. You get me? You're just afraid that everybody from around Russia, because Russia had this huge reputation as bad place. Maybe like how Tivoli and Arnett, them would have been a town. Russia the bad place. So there was this brother now, we come from Russia, who used to load bus. You used to take your bag as a little youth and say, go in another carrier, you have to just go in a carrier. You can't argue, because I'm the dad we think around Russia. See? One day Mannings a play Carnal over Mannings, you know, and Carnal that kill you with ball. But you say, who that Carnal have about 3 love? And the brethren from around Russia say, hey, Mannings! Oh, you make them, you know the stigma attached to St. James one time. You make them so money are beating up, so. And a brother stand up right beside him in the crowd and say, yo, big man, I'm more me come from. Nobody put them stigma, they just support your team, but not say that. And we know we're round the beside the field, you know, we are said to ourselves, oh, if the man know who him attack to, the man from around Russia, you know. And the man from around Russia say it again, them money from around mobile, only I make them ball and some money. And the brother very calmly said to him, big man, I'm over here come from. Just watch the game, talk what you talk, but don't classify the whole mobile as that. Something there, brother. And the brother, the Russian man, we used to take the bag and load carrier, if you sit down in any carrier, him say, must open him out and say it one more time. We are blow. The brother The brother from Moby box, you know. Me I tell you, say, when him get the box, the football game stop in a cat. Like the referee himself think a World War III out to start, you know. Everybody duck, footballer duck. And this Virginia now run off of the field, you know, like him a run go. Like him a run go for something, you know. You know, come back at the match though. From that, you know me and a bad man. From that, you can't take my bag, you know. No man, anytime you will and my bag, me say, yo, you gotta leg my bag doing it. You're not bad, brother. We did afraid of you, but the one time you get to prove yourself, a man box it over one man is that you don't do nothing about it. That's why me can't say me a bad man, you know. Because when a man box me now, I may have a bad reputation. And if me I got dead, me have to go and like me bad, you know. When a man box the brethren, my boss, the football game stop, referee say, huh? Game done. Because we swear the man up easy about 4 rifles. The man run off of the man in speech and run. And me I tell you, say the ball I end up on the field and I play half-hearted because they expect the man to come back, you know. Not a comeback, none at all. I'm Cornwall come back the next year and no happen. I think the same. About 2 weeks after that though, me out of end and square. You hold on pan my back. Go in that car, me say, yo, you gotta leg up my back doing I'm afraid of you again, brother. No man, me can't afraid of you again. And if them be afraid of you, me I gotta tell us as school as as school as you're bad for. We not afraid of him again. So when if me not ready, you can't take my bag. That's why me not bad big man. So it goes to show that at some point he have to prove saying bad. And the one opportunity him get for sure saying bad, man backs him over man is that him not do nothing. You're not bad again, brother. We not bad rate you. After a while, cat we don't even bad rate nobody from Russia like that anymore. God, are you did that carry the whole Russia and bad? We know run Russia bad still, but we lose even ratings for Russia after my man get back to high school. Let me tell you. All right, hello.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Short man from North Carolina, young.
Short man from North Carolina.
Oh, brother, boss.
What's up? What's up?
Well, I'm there, no. Well, I'm disappointed with the money yesterday, no, but trust me, at the end of the day, I feel it was kind of a good performance by Western. Nobody that expect so much runs on the board, honestly, from them. Seeing that the Indian attack is somewhat good, you know?
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, man, it was a decent performance, but as you say, it could have been more.
Yeah.
But you know, as I you know, one of the things I'm kind of never agree with Hope though, as well as you say with the runs that he was scoring at such low rate. Is if he was planning to play that way, because I would consider that he planned that before he came out, that he was gonna try to see out the first half and get to the middle.
No, that was not his plan.
That was not his plan.
None at all.
He said that. That's what.
No,
That's
even if his plan was to back deep, analyze the cricket boss, which is something that I do fairly well. If I can't do nothing else, I understand. A lot of the balls that Hope didn't score off, he was trying to score in. He might lick the ball, boom, but it goes straight to the fielder. Or him chip down the wicket and try to lick over, so I'm missing the ball. So it's not like he was being sedate and astray, just like how Ravman in the game where we met the 250 where Ravman was 1, 2. Chase was playing aggressive shots, but either missing them or finding the fields, man. So a lot of the dot balls were not deliberate dot balls, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right,
I guess I understand what you mean. But what I'm saying, because what I would have done, you know, you see, seeing that you know that I would say what's the name that they bring to the open, you know, that's Chase.
Yes.
Chase is more to me like a middle order batsman, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm saying if he was planning, even if he was planning to bat deep, I would put Shepherd up front, because at least start with some fire, and then if you know come off, then you know you can. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
You have to attack the bowling, because you know, so them are go try to hold back Boomer to when Hitmyer come. If you notice yesterday, you know, them reserve Boomer just for Hitmyer, you know.
But you know that
This is why I agree.
there is still a lot of things said Hetman never out. But it was like a small spike and thing. And I
Yeah,
agree.
because
When your
because
batting
you can
lineup is
feel
so
it.
long, but because Sheppy them in the previous game did come in at the middle and go on with a repair there, you don't want to fix what apparently looks to be working. So you can understand them not
Well,
wanting to open with Sheppy. You know what I mean?
that is true. But you know, with the Indian attack, you have to take them from early when the field is in, because you know how them gonna come at you. You understand? So it's best to punish them in the first. That is your like a gateway right there, you know.
Yes.
Punish them in the early of the innings when the field is restricted. If you don't get them right there, you know, it's going to be hard for you to get them in the middle over and the end overs, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know the attack is very good, yeah? And we cannot doubt that. The Indian attack is very good right now, especially Boomer. And then the way them reserve. That's why I kind of agree with X Factor when he say, you know, Hetmeyer shouldn't, because you know that Boomer gets Hetmeyer quite a number of times. So if I was Hetmeyer, I see them bring out Boomer. I said to myself, you know, this man not going to help me today, because that is the plan when you come today, you know. And you know, if you're good at spin and the spin, have to come.
That's a good point. But that now what you're calling for is strategy. I mean, I tell you, said those of us who used to encourage, best thing is for us, lick six. Just go out there and just go hard. Big man, what you're asking Western is to do is to strategize. Is to accept that T20 is not just one bam slam. But when I was trying to preach to the people that you have to apply brain to the something, you can't just indiscriminately try lick every ball or block every ball. Them cost me some understanding.
As what you say all the time, if the pitch is dead and it come off fine, go at it, enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
but in these now you have to strategize and you see the thing I play away. Yeah man, use your brain, man. See him out, man, and you know the spin have to come and he's very good at the spin ball, you are the best right now. That is why you make them overcome it, because them boomer just for you and you make them win right there. So right there and then they win the mind game. So
I don't know that Boomer was there just for him, you know. But him is the man in farm.
Well, then
but Bumrah, anybody, but you see Bumrah ball to the tail, big man. You see them slow ball when nobody can get a bat. You think them not plan our work, man? Yeah, man.
Hey, may I tell you, when I see them take 11 runs off Bumrah over, I say that is a bonus, because I now if so much runs off a Bumrah over. Anything I get off, if Bumrah ball 24 balls, if you get 24 or 30 runs off a him overs, I'm satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Because he's the number one bowler in the world right now. You have to read them things. It's not just about. You know,
I saw when we play England
with
Rashid. Rashid ended up taking 2 for 16. It's like the man them say, Rashid, we now make you take 4 for nothing. You know. We saw you up, but we did still beat England. But that now is realizing that it is not just about trying to beat up everybody ball for 4 and 6. You have some people run me down on the program for years, you know. That T20 cricket is boundary thing. Almost as if you can shut your eye and fan off everybody.
No, it don't work like that. Look how much time they have a low score in T20 versus 2 good sets. It's not about boundary shit. You have to strategize as well. Yes, and that's why I said them. Me not feel them should attack. Me not argue with Hetmeyer going. Hetmeyer is me feel that Hetmeyer never hurt right there, so would I get another extra 30-40 runs right there.
Hetmeyer get a ball. Hetmeyer is along with Rutherford, probably the 2 and Hope. So what the better players have speed.
Yeah.
But because the power play was relatively slow, Hetmeyer felt he had to up the ante. So part of the reason why Hetmeyer come and fire them shot there off a Bumrah was how Hope did have a already. You know, so Hope dry up the whole of the something, man, and then probably Hetmeyer now was forced to play a little bit more, start go for it a little bit earlier than he had to. Blame Hope.
But that is true.
Hold on, I give you
that is true. But at that point in time, I'm just facing one going to this one.
You stand still and watch God.
Best to do every month. Hey, darling.
Oh, so you want to become a partner?
Yes, beautiful.
Lord Jesus, I know you get me jiggy. What you doing this for? Is no you get me jiggy, man. Lord Jesus. Oh, thank you so much. So you say $1,000 every month, right?
Yes.
God
So
bless
if
your
God,
soul.
I'm going to let somebody buy the envelope for me. And I'm
Thank you.
going to put a little note in there.
All
Yeah.
right. Bless you and thank you so much. All right. God bless you. God bless you. God
I
bless you.
used to listen to you on Sundays, and I used to laugh.
You used to listen
on
what?
Sundays?
Yeah.
Yes, listen to you on Sundays on the program.
Me?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Marianne, are you name too?
Yeah.
And are you?
Eh.
We'll talk again.
All right, we'll talk again. Bless you again. Almighty God. All right, sweetie. We thank sis. Amen. Amen, my darling. Bless you. Bye-bye. I want to thank God for Sister Margaret. She called in, and guess what, people? She is becoming a part. You can stay. Don't move and don't touch that dial.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
We're going to reconstruct areas that were damaged, but we're going to do it with a forward thinking. We're going to seek to include new businesses and new infrastructure, including new towns, new roads, new schools, new hospitals. We have to build them with the next hurricane, the next shock in mind. We have to build them with resilience.
The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Need property sales data for Jamaica? Use the National Land Agency's Jamaica Property Sales Data JAMPROP application to assist you with information regarding the transfer of registered titles, registered mortgages, as well as sale prices of properties. To register for JAMPROP, all you need is internet access. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or visit nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
All right, Omega listeners, we are still here with you. The time is now 3:47 p.m. in the afternoon. Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2026. We're going to connect you back with Pastor Marion Bowen now, as she is your host for this segment of Telethon here today on Omega Radio. Let's connect back with her.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. We're back online. Hello?
Yes, Orville.
Yeah, man.
First time caller.
Yeah, where you calling us from?
Funnystown.
All right, what name do we give you?
John the Baptist.
All right, John the Baptist, the man who baptized Christ. the man who said, there will come a man after me whose satchels I will not be worthy to unlatch.
Alright, you know it, man. You know it.
Yeah, so what you said?
Alright, the cricket. Shea Hope, I find his captaincy to be lacking.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a good tactician.
No. I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I already said something the other day about Sammy, saying that, he tries to coach directly from a textbook.
Yes.
And I think it's the same thing with Shea Hope as a captain. I find that other captains, men like, I used to watch Stephen Fleming, Graham Smith, these guys used to think outside the box.
Yes.
But we don't really do that. And I think tactically we get beaten by the other teams, and that doesn't help us at all.
Yeah.
Ruston Teal, I have to tip my hat to him. First time opening in a T20I. Striking at 160, 40 runs. I think he played well. And, people will always say things about chasing, but He's a team man. He plays for the team. He comes in. He contributes in the field. Contributes as a bowler.
Yeah.
And he contributed with the bat yesterday.
Yeah. He's part of my T20 team for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when the other team has left-handers up top. He can be very useful with the ball. And pan him day, I'll do him day and not come very often.
Yeah.
Him can be very useful with the bat as well.
Yeah, man. Cheer up yesterday. Bad innings. I think it just really threw off our innings in like in total.
Yeah.
We made 195. I think 220 would have been
you
a decent score.
You can't bat more than quarter of the ball and make 30. It can't work, boss.
Yeah, man. They can't do that.
No,
so
you won but 25% of the ball and at 31 or 32 you make. Then if everybody bat at your pace, at 120 we are gonna make it.
Yeah.
And you get the chance to bat in the time when run scoring should be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Because the easiest time for score runs in a T20 cricket is in the first 6 overs.
Yep.
The fielding restrictions allow you. Because when you go so boom over the top, safe. Except the two man. And these two people are usually far out. We don't have base for the bowling. You have to do better than that, brother.
Yeah, man.
Something
yeah,
grave me, see, man.
Yeah, so I feel bad, but I think they gave it a good shot.
No, we were not embarrassed.
Yeah, we can't beat them.
Yeah.
Took it right to the last over, so we can't beat them.
India do we know? For the last 3 hours of overs, India could have gone harder, you know. In other words, they paced the game well. I think taking the game down to the last over was what the word may I look for.
I understand. They were just facing it.
Misleading. When India realized them have it covered, they decided, listen, we are going to take absolutely no chance. If we did make 210, then probably still would have lick it up. And then probably still would have be able to take it down to the last over. You never know.
Yeah. Our bowling is not good.
Was more of India's cautious approach or pragmatic approach rather than any quality bowling on our part, dog, in the dead. Yeah.
So it's about Sammy.
Sammy, no. Yeah.
More time.
In can't get the test team anymore. And probably can't get the one-day team anymore. I still feel that Sammy can make a difference with the T20 team. He can't be the man a coach all 3 formats anymore. None at all.
Yeah, man. Agreed.
But the youth them look like them willing for, I don't know, maybe play for Sammy a little bit. I'm still think him understand the T20 game. Once him can get us to have a plan B when the big hitting now come off, we still can be a farmer.
Yeah, and gauge the conditions and bowl accordingly.
Yeah.
If the pitch calls is slow, if you see that you need to bowl Shamar up front, tell Shamar for running.
Yes.
Quick. You understand? You have to just understand of the gauge the situation them from a tactical level. That's another main problem. But now give somebody else a chance. 5 minutes left.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Watch them.
5 minutes left. Who will use this? 5 minutes. Huh? Kevin Peters, where Kevin Peterson say? Read that. Oh, Kevin Peterson is saying where other people are saying that he's surprised that our TV umpire can make such a mistake and why such mistakes always seem to go in India's favor. Everybody talk about the Hetmeyer thing, people. That the ball never touched the bat. We don't know that. The ball was very close to the bat and there was a small spike right at the point of ball meeting bat. Hetmeyer seemed surprised. And everybody, Darren Sammy, I say it now. I don't know. The ball very close to the bat. We work with DRS every other time. I don't know if this have nothing to do with India. I don't know that. Ball very close to bat. We see a spike. I'm not one for say them a rob for India and all them something. I not really see that. My went for a shot. Him think him not touch it. The replay show say the ball was very, very close to the bat when there was a spike. You know. Anyway, we could take the last one. Hello.
Yeah. Well, when you in a situation whereby you have a better run rate and you want to win a match against a formidable opponent like that, with West Indies, when I say West Indies were able to win that match without them bowl first.
Why not? Why we couldn't bat first and win?
The thing about batting first for we, you know. Me just feel say India would set up themselves because they have a better bowler, you know. So they would set up themselves that anything I will make them hard to kick off.
No man, if you
our best chance was to bowl first, but two now in the task.
No man, no.
Maybe that's why them put we in.
No, none at all. The cricket can't be looked at like that. Our best chance is to bat properly, whether we bat first or bowl first. We don't have no advantage, my boss.
No man, so we have no advantage. That great, you know, but I think
it's
our
pitch
best
condition.
chance would be if we bowl first.
Why?
Because if we did bowl first, I would have a clear picture. I would soak up so much ball.
No, but may I say,
I have a clear picture now. If the hitters and the depth in a batting,
why? Strike rate.
Yeah.
Meandering. Yesterday was just one of them times when we struggled to get.
I know he might help the team because even the issue when Marble see up not try to ball.
Yeah, that was just straight. That was just moral. Place on the side as the batsman keeper. Nobody.
You have to understand, so with the opponent of India, we get if you are trying to stabilize.
But trust me,
you have to put the ball. No, man.
Anyway, you have to catch me tomorrow. Program done.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself. Big up to everybody who took the time out for call. Big up to everybody who took the time out to listen. Big up to Richard Cat, understand the other side. What's the name of the young boy, Cat? Justin. All right, Justin. We have a young rookie. Justin, why you laughing? Huh? Higgins. Justin Nicholson. Hey, when I was a little trainee like you in the media, when my name called on the radio, number one, it did feel nice enough. So Justin Nichols, good. We have a little young you that are trained to the tech up. So join us tomorrow then, people.
For today, remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Obtain high-quality maps and a drone aerial image services through the National Land Agency. The time by the NLA is
4 o'clock.
It's praise
worship, and of the prophetic word this Sunday at the Omega Church, 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Starting time 11 a.m. Bring your burdens, lay them down, and receive the anointed word under the auspices of Archbishop W.J. Manning and Reverend Elizabeth Manning. This Sunday will not be the same. Brought to you by the Omega Church Broadcasting Network.